One of the hardest things to navigate at the beginning of a full-time freelance career is how do I maintain my boundaries? When I started, I wanted to get clients, command top dollar, and develop enough business to be able to fully sustain me and maybe even exceed my previous salary, which thankfully I've been able to do. And in trying to do all that, it's so tempting to say yes to everything, make myself totally available, and just constantly focus on making the client happy. But as tempted as I was to go down that path, I had to stop and remind myself of my why. Why did I start freelancing in the first place? I started so that I could have more freedom, more autonomy, more control over my time, more ability to maintain some boundaries around my work so that I could pursue other things and other projects outside of work that I've been interested in doing, but just too busy to focus on. So if I say yes to everything and have no boundaries, how will I actually be able to achieve the goals that I set out to achieve with freelancing? It's vital to establish your why, your goals, and your boundaries at the beginning. I knew when I got started, I only wanted a 4-day work week, and I did not want an 8-hour work day. I have always known that I can work smarter, not harder. I don't need these artificial sort of schedules to be able to get work done because I know what I'm capable of doing. And knowing that allowed me to build a business that aligned with that and pursue clients who would fit within what I was trying to build. I established early on with my clients, this is my work week, this is what I want my work schedule to look like. Obviously, nothing is like 100% set in stone. There's always exceptions. I have had to work on Fridays, but it is generally speaking the way that I work, and establishing that early with clients actually helped establish mutual respect. They appreciated the directness, the openness, and that got the client relationship off on a better foot. The more you value yourself and your boundaries, the more your clients will too. And that again will actually help strengthen the relationship and get it off on the right foot and avoid any hiccups along the way. And if you are considering working with a client and they are not willing to respect those boundaries, it makes it a very, very easy decision. If I were to have a potential client and say, hey, look, generally speaking, I don't work on Fridays, and they were to say, sorry, that's not going to work for us, that's a very easy decision to make. But what if I were to hold that back and then arrive, get the work, start the work, and realize, oh my God, I'm working so hard every Friday. That's just going to build resentment and anger, and it's a bad place to be. So it's really important to know those boundaries up front so that you can communicate them so that it will help you make better decisions along the way. Reflecting on my boundaries, my work week, all of those things was an essential part of the beginning of my journey. Questions that I had to ask myself before I really got serious. And I encourage you to do the same exact thing. I have a worksheet of 7 questions to ask yourself when you are ready to jumpstart your freelance journey. You can download it for free in the link in my bio or in my caption. And that will be a really important resource just to help you wrap your mind around what kind of boundaries you will be setting when you really get your business started. And in addition, I also have an upcoming course, my Freelance Freedom course, launching in November, a 3-hour deep dive into this and many of the concepts that I've discussed in my previous videos so that you can really have an opportunity to get yourself started on the right foot and follow the steps as I've laid out. If you follow the steps that I give you, you will be successful. I feel very comfortable saying that because I have done it and I'm no genius. I messed up a lot of times before. I learned what I needed to learn, and now I'm ready to share that with you all. So please do visit the link in my bio or in my caption, sign up for my newsletter, download that worksheet, and let me know, even now, whether you're freelancing or working a regular job, what kind of boundaries do you try to set? What kind of boundaries would you like to be able to set in your work life so that you can maintain the type of lifestyle that you want to live? Let me know in the comments.